All right, guys, so I promised you that I would give you a quick video on how to just quickly finish the data sheet that I provided for you, which is part of your homework assignment, in addition to go over a little bit more slowly how to build out the graphs that you need. So what we're going to do is what you guys need to do for your homework assignment is you need to convert all of the height in inches into height in centimeters, all of the weight in pounds to weight in kilograms, and you need to calculate out the measured BMI. And by measured BMI, I mean that you're going to use the measured weight here and the measured inches here. So when you want to convert a number, okay, you first need to know what the conversion is. So in order to convert inches to centimeters, we're going to multiply by 2.4. To convert pounds to kilograms, we're going to divide by 2.2. So those are the formulas that we're going to put into our Excel doc to help us fill out the rest of this table. So what we're going to do is start with is clicking on the box that we want to fill. In order to start an equation, we're going to start with an equal sign. And then whatever number we want to convert, we want to use the actual cell name. So every one of these cells has a name. For example, this participant 1, their self-report height in inches is 70. So this cell is called B4. So we want to convert B4, self-report height in inches, to self-report height in centimeters. So we're going to type in B4. And then because inches are larger than centimeters, and for every 1 inch there's 2.54 centimeters, we are going to multiply by 2.54. We'll press enter, and it will give us a number. Now after this, all you need to do is click on the box. We want to bring our cursor all the way to the bottom right-hand corner of this box. We're going to click and we're going to drag it all the way down. And that will populate all of our numbers with the same conversion that we just did, converting all of these heights in inches to now height in centimeters. The last portion of this column that you need to fix is to ensure that all of the decimal places are in unison. And so I did tell a couple of classes, or I believe I told some of you guys, that you could go to the nearest tenth, and that is totally fine. And in your homework, it says the nearest hundredth. As long as they're all in unison, that is fine. So the way that we get this is that we have a button up here that is to increase decimal value and decrease decimal value. So for this one, we're going to go ahead and increase that value to make us have decimal places to the nearest hundredth. All right. So you are going to do the same thing for the measured height in centimeters here, the self-report weight in kilograms. But just as a reminder, you are going to do a different calculation here. So we are going to take the weight in pounds and divide by 2.2. So we're going to click the cursor on the box, equals. Our cell name here is F4, and we want to convert weight in pounds to weight in kilograms. So we're going to divide by 2.2. Press enter. That gives us our weight in kilograms. And then just as an example, if you go to the box and you just use this hand and try to pull it down, it will not work, okay? So you need to make sure that when you click, you pull the cursor all the way to the bottom right-hand corner, click and drag, and then in order to convert or shrink the decimal place, we want to click, highlight, and we will decrease the decimal value. All right. You will do the same exact thing that I just did there for measured weight in kilograms. And then last but not least was the BMI. So our BMI calculation, which is also here already for you, is measured weight in kilograms. I'm sorry, in pounds. So we're going to go measured weight in pounds is H4. So we're going to go parenthesis H4 times 703, close parentheses, divide by parenthesis height, measured height is D4. And we want to square that. So we're going to do a little caret, which is on my Mac, it's Shift 6, right? And I think on a normal computer, it would be Control and 6. 2 for squaring. Close that parenthesis, press enter, and we now have our measured BMI. Same thing, click and drag, decrease the decimal value, and then from here, we're going to look at our table and we're going to see what the 26.5 measured BMI is, where it falls. And then since we did this one in class earlier, we know that this one falls in the overweight category. I did post the PowerPoint in inside of your module, so you guys have that available, so you can pull out the different categories that you can fall for BMI, and then go through each one of these after you're done and classify them. Once you're done filling this entire thing out, you are going to copy and you're going to paste that into your homework for underneath the complete data. Okay? Now the next few